Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ, Marvel Puzzle Quest, back at it again tonight. Thanks for jumping on. This will be part 2 of the run toward basically our second shot at getting legendary draws to get 5-star Cable up to 13 covers so we can champ him. He is at 12 covers now. We just need his green to be able to get him done, or we need 2 more yellow or blue or one of each, and we can do it. So I guess we're going to say we need 2 more Cable covers or maybe 1 green to be able to be done. We're back up to 26 legendary tokens after running through all of our champion reward process from the covers, the almost 200 covers we got from the 4 stars that we did in our big horde pull. On top of that, we're back up to 1,800 command points. That's about another 400 and some on top of where we ended last time. So we're going to get into that. I'm going to give a few minutes for the live Twitch audience to catch up. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can just follow along. We might just run a couple of fights in this lightning round. So let me see what time frame we're at. 23 minutes left. That means about 8 minutes until the final 15 for the shield. That might not be too bad. Let's come back to that in just a couple. And Crack-a-Doom is the actual event featuring Ragnarok, and he's got a lot going on right now. That's going to be fun because Cable is super boosted in that event. If we get him champed, we'll get into some PvP action in there. On top of that, we're going to get some PvP play in the Shield Simulator, like I said from before, and we might even sneak some 4 stars into the PvP action in the Shield Simulator. So let me know who you want to see get played. So let's start out with, I guess I'll do one more quick review of Tough Luck, the event that featured the brand new Domino. I completely was in a good type 5 position and then had a shield drop out at the end, and in the last half hour of the event I caught back up toward 1200 points, and in the last 4 minutes of the event got a huge jump from 6th or 7th place all the way up to finish in 4th place for the good rewards for clearance level 9. That was a lot of fun, but a lot of work in that one. So let's get into this here. We're going to do legendary tokens, as many as it takes to get Cable real soon, but let's just get into some PvP and get our point total up, and we can shield out in here. We'll just start with Thorkoya. I think might be kind of good against a Doctor Strange team. We can do continual damage to Strange until he's ready to get knocked out. Hate to start with Thor in any of these matches, but early on you're not very likely to take any other significant damage. There we go. Doctor Strange is really tough to face, but the good thing for us is he doesn't have a lot of health. So if you have Thor in God mode under 50%, he's going to be just able to wear him down to the point where you can knock him out with a simple shot. And in fact, we have 4 team up. That should be enough just to knock him out with a Thunderclap from Ragnarok. Less expensive red ability. And Doctor Strange is out, and we only use 6 red instead of Thor's red. That costs 9, or Okoye's red costs 11. Since she adds so much damage to it. We'll work on Thanos here for a little bit. So we'll just do this for a couple minutes while guys are catching back up to the stream. We had a nice audience earlier when we did all of our when we cashed in all of our champion level rewards from all those 4-star covers. Should just about do it here. Extra move in green, probably won't need it. Thanks for jumping back on the stream, guys. We rolling at it again here to do up to 90 legendary token draws here in just a little bit. Just really want to finish out this lightning round strong, and then we'll spend about 4 more minutes here getting up to about 300 plus points. After this match, I think I'll show you a match with Kitty Pryde, and it will save Cable for a little bit later if we can get him. If we can get lucky enough to champ him, we'll play him after a bit. Like I said before, I need two more covers on Cable to be able to do a cover swap to get him his green cover. And if we pull his green cover naturally, then that's even better. So in the next couple lightning rounds, we'll pull out Kitty Pryde and probably play her with Rocket and Group. So she can strengthen their strike tiles every turn. It gets to be out of control really quickly. Can't seem to find any green matches in this fight here, so I think we're going to get enough green in a second. Can't get green. Okay. 24,000 damage from Ragnarok's red. That's Okoye for you. Amazing. Okay, this match is over. Probably 1 or 2 quick matches, and then we'll be able to throw up a shield in here. Yep, 1 more match. You get pretty good rewards from lightning round, so if you have the time to play them, dabble in them once in a while, try to get somewhere over 200 points and shield out through the end of the time frame. And you can earn a heroic token or 2 and some ISO along the way, plus placement ISO of about 500 or more. I think it's worth it, as long as you give it a shot once in a while. They run every 2 hours, 24/7 between Tuesday and Thursday, depending on your time zone. So look at that extra move in green finally. And the critical is no good. I missed some extra move in the red down there at the bottom. I wasn't even looking at red. Let's finish this up and we can get into our rest of our token pulls. We didn't take a hit. We'll be done with the lightning round here. Let's see, 32,000. Yeah, we're ready to go. Alright, done there. Let's see if we can shield out. Only 21 points, 299. Come on, guy, you got to be worth 30 points or more. We should be in a top 50 position, maybe not a top 25, but we'll throw up the 15-minute shield. It only costs 50 hero points, 50 gold to get pretty much guaranteed 2 heroic tokens. That's worth it, and a little bit of ISO for the fights. hang on, we'll come back for that. So if you guys are ready, I think it's time. We can go back and do... What else was I going to do? Was I going to pull anything else here? Probably not too much. Let me see if I had one more 3-star that was a cover away. I think I might have one more 3-star that needs one cover, then that'd be an addition, one last additional legendary token from the champ progress. Maybe Gracie Black Widow. Let me double check her level here. 263. Nope, she would be too far away. Iron Fist was the one with the 257. Alright, so if we can get an Iron Fist bonus in the standard tokens, we'll go for it. Give a couple more guys time. I know it's getting late, but we can get it done tonight. Got to get that viewer luck rolling for us to pull these legendary tokens. We're going to, at 1800 command points, and we're back up to 20 plus on the legendary tokens. That should be, 90 some pulls if we need them. I hope on paper it should take about 42 draws to get 2 of a specific 5-star character. 42 draws times the 1 in 7 odds would give you 2 of each of the 5 stars. I don't need any Loki or Kitty Pryde. They're both champed and at pretty good levels. And we ran pretty hot on Loki compared to Cable. So tonight we kind of hope that we even those odds out a little bit and get 2 Cable to less of the other 2 and be done with it. We haven't even gotten much for 2 stars from this run of standards. I usually don't do a lot of standards here, but if we get 1 Iron Fist, that'll be good for a legendary token from his champ reward. We're also going to pull some other tokens quick before the legendaries. We're going to run back to the Domino Vault. Since we're back, finally a 2-star, we're back up to decent balance in hero points. We can do... I don't want to say what we're going to do, but it might involve more than 1 token draw. Seems like whenever I talk about pulling a multi-pack, the game stacks the odds against us, but we'll see. I just want to get that one last domino, then we can finish a further node in shield training, and that'd be worth about 10,000 ISO 8. And that's a wrap on the... We got a lot of bonuses earlier, so shouldn't be too surprised, I guess. We'll just run these out just in case we get a bonus. Couple more heroics, and we get a 4-star out of 3 tokens. Come on, that's uncrazy. Alright, 3, 2, 1. 4-star Black Widow from 3 heroic tokens. Are you serious? 26 latest legends, 1800 command points. We're coming back to do that here in just a minute. Let's go down to Domino and Friends. There it is. We got 2 individual tokens. Can we get a shot at hitting that 4-star cover from the vault? Might have just used up our luck on the heroics, honestly. Might have. Well, let's see. We've got 6,700 hero points. Nothing really on the horizon that I need to save them for. And I wouldn't mind getting a shot at another Gwenpool or those support tokens, and of course the legendary token. So this is what we're going to do. 10-pack time. Let's go. I think I hit it at a good time frame. Let's see. Gonna be all 2 stars. And it was all 2 stars. Ouch, that hurt. Oh man. So here's what we'll do. I can do another 10 pack, but not in time for the Domino shield training unless... Let me think this through here. That only lasts for another 5 hours. But, yep, here's the thing. That discount will reset in about 40 minutes for me when it hits my midnight. And I think I'll plan to do another 10 pack then. Maybe. Well, gotta do better than just 10 2 stars. So I think it's worth it to go back and try it then. But we'll hold off for now. Guys, if you're ready, let's get in and let's do it. We've got 26 latest legendary tokens. Let me get my sheet ready here. You know what we're tracking. 1836 command points. Okay, I got it ready. I think we have a good plan here. 26 tokens. Okay guys, this is it. Let's concentrate our luck and see if we can get a 5-star Cable. If we get more Loki and get more Kitty, that's fine. They're champions. It's going to be nice champ rewards. But we're really going for Cable and his green cover, or 2 of his other covers within 90 pulls. I think we can do it. We've got some viewer luck going here. It's we ran a little bit above odds last time, so I wouldn't be too surprised if we're a little less than 1 in 7 this time. But this feels good. I think we're going to go, and I think we're going to get this done sooner, before I run out. Let's go with number 1. Could it be right away? Go! Alright. Ant-Man, purple. Funny, I always talk about his purple. That was my hardest cover of all time to ever draw. And now I got it for the 2nd time in about 2.5 day span. Cool. Okay, draw number 2. Spider-Gwen. Draw number 3. Venom. So a lot of these characters, I don't know who specifically, but a lot of them are pretty close to having legendary tokens in their champ rewards. So we could run through this again if we have to, but I'd love to get Cable done sooner than that and then start saving again. More Spider-Gwen. Totally Awesome Hulk. Alright, and we have, real quick review, we have Star-Lord as our 5-star bonus hero now that we have Iron Man Model 46 pretty much set at 12 covers with a guaranteed 13th on the way from War Machine. When we get him up just a few more levels, we'll get us there. So we need to get a bonus hero in this pack would be awesome, or 2, or some War Machine natural draws. And of course, Cable, Kitty Pryde, and Loki are the 5 stars in this vault at 1 in 7 odds. We're right about pull number 7, so we should be due to get a 5-star real soon. And all the 4 stars are in here at equal odds to each other. 21 tokens remaining. Another Ant-Man. So we got 2 Ant-Man and 2 Spider-Gwen in just a handful of draws. That's pretty crazy. Craven. Carnage. We're on a little bit of a 5-star drought. We're probably evening out for our above average run last time. Fair enough. Another Dazzler, her black cover. Bonus time. War Machine. Alright. 17 tokens remaining. I'll bet this is the first purple we get. How do you like that? Called it. Seems to me that it happens that number 17 happens to be kind of a lucky number for me, not all the time. It's just one of those feelings you get sometimes. It's going to be Loki, Kitty Pryde, or Cable. You know who we want to shoot for? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Loki. Gosh, we have enough of that guy. Unbelievable. Alright, well, that's fine. We got the first 5-star out of the way. Now we can start rolling big, and we want to get Cable Green, most importantly, but 2 of Cable is what we need to go for. Let's go. Thoris, Infinity War Spider-Man, there's a Shuri, that's nice, build up toward a Okoye in the near future. More Dazzler, wow, I really think she's a pretty good character. More Ant-Man. There's our first Emma Frost. We didn't get her at all out of 200 pulls last time. Right after Emma Frost, we get Iceman. Ironheart. Alright, we're really due for a 5-star. A War Machine natural draw. Let's take a stop real quick and see where we're at with War Machine. That's soon enough. I don't have to have him as my solo bonus hero when we know we're going to get 296. We got 2 covers for him. We need 2 more. Great. Either natural draws or as a bonus hero. Blade. 6 more tokens. X23. All these tokens were champ rewards from character leveling. Agent Coulson. Red Hulk. Rocket and Groot. Nice, that'll be a good level for them. Another X23, and our last token is Deadpool. Okay, we're down to command points. We thought it might come down to this, and that's fine. We got a lot of command points to run through. Let's get back to our purple emblems as soon as we can. Spider-Woman, that's only the second one of her. We only got 1 during the last token run. Another Emma. Black Widow. More Dazzler. Okay, so we are super due for a 5-star or maybe a clump of them coming up soon. Let's see. 1,700 command points. Don't want to open a classic. Let's go back here and hit it. 4-star Wasp. More Black Widow. That should just about get her to the point where she earns a 5-star Black Widow, I believe. And we're getting close to being due for another 4-star bonus. I hope. There's Star-Lord. Wow, more Black Widow. We're on a real long run without a 5-star. So what can we do to get our odds back in? Let's concentrate the viewer luck, and we got to get on a roll with the purple emblems here. Main event Hulk. Valkyrie, great. Miles Morales with the bonus. War Machine, we only need 1 more War Machine to get our Iron Man Model 46 fully covered. Well, if we ever get a 5-star again here, Hopefully it's going to be a shot at Cable. And if we get a green, we're going to stop right there. If we get yellow or blue, we'll keep going. Got Electra. Moon Knight, alright. Green ability, Moon Silver Blades hits so hard. The Thing. This is right about, no, we're a little ahead still of where we were before all the champ level rewards from last time. Let's take a quick look at the run here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're over, well over 30, we're at 30 draws before we've had a 5-star. That's a really long drought. I got a feeling we're coming up on a clump of 5-star results. That is a really long time. But like I said, I think our odds are evening out quite a bit from what they should have been. We ran way too hot before. Alright, let's get back on the hot track, starting right about now. Sandman. Blade. There's a Nebula. And more Ant-Man and another purple. So this is right at the point where we were before all those champ rewards. So now I bet things start getting hot. Let's hit it. I can't believe how much Ant-Man and how much it's been purple. That's pretty funny. Nick Fury. And Luke Cage. Alright, we've got to do something. It's been way too long without a 5-star. What do we need to do? There we go, top 50. Finish in the lightning round for a couple of heroic tokens. I think that's probably the break that we need to take from legendary draws. Let's see what we get here. And just a couple of 2-stars. Back at it for latest legends. 1,300 command points. Let's do this, guys. We've got to get a couple of 5-stars coming. Let's go. Another Wasp. And Jean Grey. I think the odds are still 1 in 7. It's been so many draws without a 5-star. Let's go 2 more, and then we're going to have to try to get the game to think about something else here for a second. Carnage. And more Ant-Man. That is a huge run on Ant-Man. Let's go over and see if we can make the game think about something else for a second, because that's been a huge, way too many 4-stars in a row without a 5. Way over like 40 in a row at 1 in 7 odds is not good. It probably has nothing to do with what I'm clicking on, but it just feels like you gotta stop and reset and look at a different area of the game for a second. Let's see, so there's 4. Wow, that's a lot. There's our Loki, and we got 4, 8, 12, 16, about over 40 4-stars in a row without a 5-star. Wow, that's not what I'm used to. Let's keep going. Here we go. 1,200 command points left. Peggy Carter, good one. Wiccan, just got him to a nice level, 280. Luke Cage. Ghost Rider. Agent Coulson. Dazzler again. She's going to get up there to a pretty good level. And Mordo. Nico Minoru. 1,000 command points left, so we're running down quickly. What can we do to tell the game that we're ready for our 5 stars that have been way out of odds as of lately? I just don't get it. I'm going to have to count these up and figure this out. I just am a little bit shocked. During the stream, we did have a crazy 3 5 stars in a row, a couple 2 in a row. That was pretty nuts. But my odds were about 18+% when you figure it. They're usually, they should be about 1 in 7 or close to 15% draw odds. So we were running ahead, but I think so far tonight we more than evened out our odds. Finally, we get a 5 star after all that run. Please, could it be Cable? That would be so great. I'm super ready for it to be Loki, but it could be Kitty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Cable, and it's blue. Okay, so all we need is one more Cable cover, and we can be done. No matter what it is, yellow, blue, or green, we'll be able to call it good. That was a nice relief there after that long drought of no 5 stars. Professor X. Ghost. Nice. With the bonus War Machine, that's a big deal because that means we will definitely have our Iron Man Model 46 at 13 covers after we apply that in. Very cool. Let's go switch our... sorry, I need to go over here. Switch to a different bonus hero on the 4-star tier. And let's see, who's he going to be? Probably should be someone who's close to a legendary token on their champ reward progress. Let's actually put it on Kate for right now. She's really close to 300. That'll be a Hawkeye. 5-star Hawkeye. Drax just did it. I think that's probably a good choice. Okay, let's continue. We're back on the right track now. 936 command points. Iron Spider. Purple Emblem. Could it be, please could it be Cable? Although it feels like Kitty Pryde to me. We'll see who it is. Please don't be Loki, but it'd be fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's Cable, and it's blue. We are done. Whew, that was a little bit stressful there for a while, but the odds finally evened out, and we got 2 Cable 5 stars in a row from each other. Let's save it. We are done pulling latest legends. We have to stop there because I don't want to draw anymore and get unnecessary levels in Loki. And we didn't get any Kitty at all. That's kind of interesting, but that's definitely good to be done. Let's take a look at... We might as well add in these character levels, should we? I think that'd be fine. We'll get our total rewards back from all that and see how many pulls we did. So we're down to 886 command points. Let me log that real quick. And of course we used all of the 26 legendary tokens we had. So a really good run on some of these 4 stars. We got a lot more of a single character like Black Widow and Ant-Man than I reasonably would have expected. But let's add these levels in. She hits the legendary token at 290, and we'll continue on a couple more levels. Nice to have her up at 15.7 in health, and she has her yellow ability is an excellent team up to request for big battles. It gives you a boost of a ton of health, and then it's the only team up you can send that reduces AP costs on all your abilities once that's played. It's a really good team up. Let's go to Ant-Man Purple. We got a whole bunch of Ant-Man here. Let's see where he gets to. Definitely passed the legendary token at level 310. And when he gets up to 320, it will be a 5-star Wasp cover. Very good. Spider-Gwen, couple of her in a row. Let's level these up. Venom, 309. One more level for him will be nice. To start rebuilding up the legendary token horde. TA Hulk moves up a notch. Kraven, 299. Same thing with him. It feels like so many are right there on the level that it gives a token. Build our command points back up. Dazzler's up to 8 saved covers now, so we should probably put her on a higher priority. 9 saved covers. Yeah, I think it's time to probably put her in as a priority. Let's go to Thor. Lots of levels in the last couple of days now. And I don't have to pull any legendary tokens again for a really long time. Might save command points up to draw classics once in a while. Shuri and Emma take a couple levels. This is good for Emma Frost. She hits the 280 point, and that's super nice because, like I mentioned in the previous video, so I got to 280 for the legendary token, collected it. If she gets changed to be a 5-star feeder, which is quite likely since she's one of the X-Men, then there'll be a 5-star rewarded at 280, and I get it basically for free. So nice to hit that level. Iceman moves up with Ironheart here. Let's go up to Blade. Perfect. Blade hits 320 for the legendary. A couple of X23 levels, 312. Man, I wonder if was I starting to sound a little stressed out after that 5-star drought, guys? Oh, that's just natural. It just felt like it was a really, really long drought of covers in between, so I didn't count them up, but I can go back and check the odds. Red Hulk moves up, rocking a group, because I'm curious to see, we ran way above odds in the first video, ran behind on the odds on the second video. How does it all work out for the total average? Probably right about on. Right about that 15%, I'll bet. Deadpool moves up. Spider-Woman needs a couple levels to hit 310. Surprising that 4-star Wasp does not feed 5-star Wasp covers, but they have some funny plans once in a while, the developers do. Star-Lord goes up a level. Main event Hulk hits 26,800 health at 325. Valkyrie, 306. Miles hits 290. Legendary token there. 3 War Machine. Did I go one too many? Maybe I did. That's okay. Elektra. Moon Knight, 17-1, even in health. Thing and Sandman take a level. 310 is a good one on the next level for Sandman, of course. Save that Nebula cover. She's only at 5 saves, so I just ran really hot on Dazzler compared to Nebula, who was released earlier. Nick moves up. Luke Cage. 20,800 on Luke Cage. Awesome. Jean Grey, Peggy, 310. Good. It's going to feel like I at least have a little bit of a balance of these tokens going forward instead of completely wiped out. Wiccan moves up. Mordo, 318. Both of those guys have been contemplated at being 5-star Doctor Strange feeders. Mordo makes so much more sense to me, but we'll see if that happens someday. Ghost Rider, Nico, 314. Charles hits 310, perfect. We've got Ghost, 276. And a 4th War Machine, so that's the 2 I needed plus 2 more. That's right, that works out perfectly because we got that natural draw plus 3 bonus heroes. Let's add these War Machine covers in. And just perfectly hits level 300 for the Iron Man Mark XLVI, which is IM46. Got the blue cover for him. War Machine is 19,600 health, and I am done leveling him. Let's go to the 5 stars and do it. Let's go down to Loki, takes a bonus level to 457, 25 command points for that level. He's going to move up pretty high on my list. He's one of my top 4 strongest 5 stars now. We've got Cable to handle. Let's go to Iron Man first, and look at that. He goes to level 5 for Girl Friday. 454 out of nowhere. Iron Man went from 10 covers up to 13. And he can be on the champ list in the near future. Fantastic. Save it. I'm going to go directly to Cable's listing here. Let's take a quick look at the 5 stars. So Loki is tied with Hawkeye. That's fine for one of the top 5 characters in my roster. I'll take that. Gambit, Thanos, Ghost Rider, Black Bolt are next. And Kitty Pryde comes in at level 463, 1 above Black Widow. And that's the rest of the roster coming through. Great. Let's go to Cable. Now, here's the thing. I strongly would suggest to anyone else in my position at a 12 cover 5-star that just entered latest Legends, the smartest thing would be just wait. He might get a feeder, even if it's Cyclops, or if it happens to be Deadpool. Each one of those guys would give me that top cover and the second cover because they're both level 300. So I would have gotten that cover sooner or later. But what I'm going to do is I've got covers to save, or I can do a cover swap. So once you have enough saved covers, you can swap 3 out for 1 cover in, and it's not suggested to do it unless you have a robust enough roster to be able to take extra covers and do it this way, because I never want anybody to lose covers to swap out for others when you just know for sure you're going to get that last cover. But I want this guy in my roster because he's the only blue-green pairing I would have outside of Archangel. And I think Cable is going to do a lot of work for my roster. He fits a real nice niche, will play pretty well with Thor, and really well with a lot of other characters. So I'm going to do it. I'm doing the cover swap for the saved covers. It basically costs me 2 because you exchange 3 out and get 1 back. Boom. Cable goes to 13 covers with the swap, and he is now ready to be championed after I increase his ISO. Let me see what I need to do for tracking this. Thought it was probably going to be a little bit more. So he's going to be 52. There we go. Level him up. And we'll do the promotion to champion. There it is. Level 450 cable. And immediately I'm going to increase Plasma Barrage to level 5 and take Veteran Instincts down. I really did like the time frame where I had it at level 5 on his yellow, but I think I'm going to be just fine with it at level 3. Still creates pretty strong strike tiles, and the passive ability works the same basically at all 3 levels to fortify either a random countdown or a repeater tile. I was surprised that even cover level 3 did the repeater. I thought they might make that only available at level 4 or 5. So since that's the case, I really want his Plasma Barrage to be up at level 5, 21,766 damage, and the damage you do to the target enemy, if it downs them, say they have 10,000 health, then that would mean there's 11,766 damage that will hit each of the other 2 enemies that are not the front target. So it kind of becomes AoE damage up and above the target remaining health. A lot of fun. And then Cyborg Strategist costs 9 blue, so it's reasonable AP cost, 5-turn countdown tile that when you match it, it stuns a target for, if you match a green, make a green match while this countdown's on the board, it stuns the enemy for 2 turns and makes 5 green tiles into charged green tiles, so your next couple of matches earn AP way faster than before, and if that countdown's still out there, you get another stun. So 553, he goes up to 57,700 health, and we have our 18th 5-star champion in the roster. Let's go. Alright, so we'll get into a little bit of PvP action. I know it's been a really long run here. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's go into the Shield Simulator before I get into Crack of Doom. That way we can play teams of any set that we want. And I didn't get much going with Kitty Pryde yet, so let's play. I got a funny team in mind for that team, for that guy that beat me earlier. Let's just pick a team like this, and we'll play with Cable in the direct center here. Might as well heal the guy up since he went through the PvE a little bit ago, since he's super boosted there. And we'll run him with Okoye for a good matchup. And so that's going to be red, yellow, blue, green, and black and purple yet to be assigned. Let's go down to a 4-star that might be good for yellow, or for active black and purple. Okoye does have black, but I like to get actives out of 2 other possible abilities to use. Black and purple. I think Kate might be pretty good for black and purple. Let's go with Black Widow. We got a bunch of covers for her. Her yellow is probably the best, but we'll make use of her black and purple here in this matchup. I think this will be kind of fun. So the main thing, of course, is to focus on Cable's blue early on, and then go for green after that. Whenever you have Okoye on the team, it's smarter to keep her in front, making most of the matches so that you will, for one thing, she can heal, so if she takes any damage, you earn her health back pretty quickly. But if she's in front, she will maintain your balance of team-up tiles. If she's in back, you lose one at the beginning of every turn. So you don't want to keep her in the back for too long. Here we go. Let's do this. We're going to already place a stun. Let's play Cyborg Strategist. It's a blue countdown tile, but you can place the spot that you play it, and it doesn't have to be blue. So sometimes what I like to do is play it in a spot where there's a dangerous match about to happen against me, to change the color of a tile that could be a match for the enemy, but we'll just place it right down there in a real safe location, and then we can get a green match immediately. That'll charge 5 green tiles on the board, and importantly, stun the target that you did the green match on. So that's really cool, and it also will last for any other green matches you make. Like right now, we set up another green match on the board. Well, we'll get the match 4 in red first. I think is probably smarter. Hopefully, we get that green. Ooh. I want to take. Oh, we lose another green, and they're up to 15 with those charged tiles. That's the dangerous part. So here's the thing. They have 2 green users on their team, and we have our stun ready to play. Let's hit Thor. I'd rather not get hit by his green for the team damage. So we'll hit him with Lights Out. That's a stun for 3 turns. And while anyone is stunned on the enemy team, the passive side of Black Widow is she will reduce enemy AP each turn that somebody is stunned by 3. It's huge. We might get really lucky here because we've got another stun ready with this green match. And of course we'll stun Spider-Man. Okay, it worked. It reduced their green. Now there's no guarantee that we'll be able to reduce it again, but that was real nice. It went from 15 down to 12. And let's go here. We set ourselves up with another green match. So let's stun Black Suit Spidey again. And check this out. This is so cool. We have our green ready to go from Cable. And I'm trying to think what we should do. We probably should... Let's go ahead and hit Black Suit Spider-Man. Well, yeah, we're not gonna be able to take Thor out, so we're gonna get hit by Thor's damage. That's gonna be just fine. Let's play Plasma Barrage. Put our character effects back on. This will definitely take out Black Suit Spider-Man. He's got 14,000 health. Okoye is going to only add about 1,400 to that, so the remaining damage is going to hit each of the other 2. And I think that's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 grand a piece, 8, 9, 10 grand. Cool. That's fun. Alright, so we're going to get hit by Thor for this green. Oh, Black Widow did reduce the green. How lucky was that? We aren't going to get hit by Thor. I kept thinking that they still had it. Huh. Awesome. I like that. Well, let's take this green match, and maybe we're going to luck out here completely. So we've got Cable's yellow ready to fire. It's probably a better play to do Okoye's, but we're just trying to focus on Cable here for a bit. Let's play Veteran Instincts. It's strike tiles plus additional strike tiles for the allies still in the fight. So we're up to 1,648 in total strike tile damage. Let's move over to hit Goblin now. We got to keep green away from Thor. That's the move I wanted to make next. Goblin's countdowns are going to be pretty rough, and they've got all these protect tiles going. We can't seem to match away that repeater very easily since he fortifies it every turn. We have a chance right now. We don't have any team up. I think the purple is going to be like an AP bomb. So that's not going to be too dangerous unless it takes a lot of our green. Let's do this big team up match here. Yep, It's taken away some of our AP. It's a pretty rough deal, but we managed to keep enough green. Oh, and he got enough green to play his God of Thunder. That worked out pretty well for them. Well, we got lucky earlier, so that's probably about as good as we could expect so far. Didn't think we'd run into this much trouble with Goblin. Drop green. Then Okoye is out. Wasn't watching Goblin Glider AP. Now we're in bigger trouble. Definitely. We need to get... Maybe they will make that yellow match. Well, I better make it. Things are looking pretty rough here. We don't have quite enough damage lined up from Cable's green to do this, and we have just 0 purple to take. Black Widow invisible. If he gets enough AP in black, he can fire that again. Green and blue. These are going to be pretty big projectiles. Alright. There's no real yellow available on the board to place. To play our yellow ability, let's try to get some team up maybe. 8 black. That's not good. Oh, I'm so surprised we were able to beat this easily from the Goblin was the worst of it. Well, what can we do? Anything at all. We can have... We can have her take the damage from Goblin Glider. Super lucky on the black drop. I thought that could happen, but I didn't want to say anything. Okay, so here's what we can do. We're going to play her Brush Pass in this case. Give a big boost of health to Cable. Alright, that reduces the cost of our abilities. Now let's go ahead and play Defilade. She goes invisible. We have a stun ready. Let's stun Goblin for 3 turns. Okay, now we can play Cyborg Strategist. Probably right there. It could drop a green tile down when it expires. And since we have a green match on the board, let's take it. And Thor gets stunned. We earn more green. Check this out. We'll play Dance Floor Queen. That's going to be a bunch of strike tiles. Add up our damage a little bit more. Play Plasma Barrage on Thor. 22,000 damage. Cool. Let's hit him again. It's not wasted because all the extra damage goes over on the Goblin. Very neat. Alright, so now we need to hurry up and match away these projectiles, or get more purple, and Black Widow will be able to remove them from the board. We got more green lined up while our countdown's on the board. We'll make a green charge tile match, get the stun. More green charge tiles, gets the win. Unbelievable turnaround victory. That was amazing. Definitely worth 65 points. Cool. We're always at a challenge when we bring a 4-star into the mix, and I'm happy that that worked out that well. Let's get into another Shield Simulator fight in PvP. Let's take on a funny team against Kitty Pryde, and I think we're going to be able to take this team out pretty quickly because I have a team specifically designed to counter. Yeah, let's go with, we're going to need to have Okoye here. We'll heal her up. And let's see, Kitty, and we're going to bring in Craven to the mix for fun. And while we're at it, let's just have Loki on the team for a purple and green ability user with Okoye. I'm telling you, this team is going to be funny. Now, the enemy team is tough because Kitty Pryde is going to increase the value of their strike tiles against us every single turn. And it's a pretty rough deal, actually. But we've got Okoye and Craven on our team, and those two work incredibly well to not only just reduce enemy special tile values, but do damage every single turn at the same time. So let's focus on taking out Medusa. And we're going to want team up. Okoye's going to take a lot of damage here right away. Those strike tiles are mean, but we can't let them get any team up, because that'll increase the value of Medusa's. Look at that, we already got Medusa out. That would increase the value of Medusa's countdown that hits us. Think like the enemy does damage every turn and reduces the value of those specials. Kitty's going to try to increase them, and we're going to reduce them. Look at that, 15,000 should be one more turn, and we'll be able to get Kitty Pryde knocked out, and we're going to have to really try to hurry up and heal Okoye with a yellow match somewhere. Okay. Let's do... Got it. 2-match combo. Rocket and Groot is not going to be able to do anything, and that's over. Pretty fun. It was 4 points and it went up to 48. I'll take that. Alright, here's another team. So here's what I want to do is let's get Kitty into a match, and let's play with I'll have to take Okoye. We can keep Loki in for right now, I think. Go over to Kitty here, and then let's go down to our own Rocket and Groot. Now in this case, I think I'll just boost up some purple for Loki. And we'll try to have him take all the damage up front if we can, because if he gets knocked out, then he'll create a trap tile that feigns death, and basically if you match the trap tile or the enemy, he can come back into the match. And you earn green when you come back into the match, I believe. So Kitty Pryde is going to be increasing the value of those strike tiles every turn. We already knocked out America Chavez. I want to be real careful on how much damage I'm doing to Thor, because I don't want him going into God mode yet, quote unquote. Let's save him for later. Let's go purple this way. Alright, I hate to lose a strike tile, but I'm pretty sure they're going to match yellow if I don't, so I'll take the yellow. Alright, they gave us, I gave them too much red, so let's have Loki take the hit. We got Okoye out. Now, how perfect that we have an extra move here, because our strike tiles are going through the roof, and we got our enough purple to play Shadow Play. It creates 4 turn black countdown tiles. Cool animation there. And if they're matched or destroyed, they replicate themselves and start the timer over. So we've got this extra move that's guaranteed to make that black match right there. Watch the countdown tile when that happens. Created 2 more, and it doesn't matter. The value of the strike tiles knocked Thor all the way out from 40,000 health. Crazy. Let's get in one more fight with all 3 of our brand new 5-star champions and see if we can win against the meta team. Heal Okoye up, Loki's fine, and bring Kitty in. So we don't have all the colors covered, no blue, etc. Oh, we're not going to have Okoye, we're going to play Cable. So let's, yeah, that's going to be fine. He definitely needs a health pack. And I think it would be smart to probably boost, let's see. Yeah, we'll boost everything up just to make sure we get through this. I actually have never played this team all together. So I think the most dangerous one to start with is going to be Jessica Jones. And we'll try to keep... They have no reason to match purple, so we should be able to get as much purple and blue. Well, they do want blue, don't they? So let's go with that blue match. Oh, look at the red. I was gonna say we have a small chance that a bunch of red will fall down, and look at that. Okay. Trying to think what the best play is with that critical tile. There's so many other moves to do on the board. Let's just do green and white. Ah, bad move with the yellow. So we have our red ready to play for Kitty. And the good thing about that is when we're about to take damage from an enemy ability that we can't get away from, she will create a bunch of attack tiles for every time we take that damage. And maybe I should do it pretty soon, because if we get hit by one of Jessica's trap tiles, that will qualify. So let's play, first of all, Phase and Conquer. That's protect tiles, and every time we have 3 or more special tiles on the board, Kitty will increase their value. So having those protect tiles early is probably good. And there's no red matches available, so let's go ahead and play practice offense. It might be a little early, but it lasts for 8 turns and we have enough red to play it again. Definitely fearful that we're going to run into a trap tile pretty soon. Might lose that. Gonna risk losing some of those protect tiles. It'd be nice to keep them safer. Alright, where are we at here? We've got... Yep, lost a protect tile. I need to be a lot better about keeping yellow away from Thor. That almost got me in big trouble last time. So there's a green match on the board, but if there's any chance I can get my blue countdown out before we get that green match, that would be amazing. Nope. Circuit Breaker is awesome. It will jump on the board when there are enemy specials, and watch what this does. It will jump from the random location. It goes to a purple random location first. It's triggered by enemy special tiles. And then, when there are no more enemy specials, it does a bunch of damage. So, Let's see, we've got Jessica over there. We could play... There's a black match available on the board, so let's go ahead and play Shadow Play. That'll put black countdowns out. I was hoping to have some lineup in that readily available black match. Yep, because that's where they went. I thought they might go for it. Here goes Circuit Breaker. Jumped over to that special, and then the next time it moves, we'll go to that projectile, I'm pretty sure. We have enough green to play Loki's green, but I'm going to save for Cables. We need to match that red because there's a trap there. Or... yeah, we'll do it. Ooh, body check's gonna hurt. That's a lot. Probably should have had Loki ready to take that damage. I wasn't watching the AP closely enough. Since he's the one that can revive, I should have had him do that. Even with our projectiles, that hurt pretty good. So we have a green match ready to go. We have our blue to play. Let's do it. Cyborg Strategist, we can put it on any standard tile. So it'd be smarter to play it in a spot that once it resolves, it can make a match happen. Something like that. I don't see anything too much, but it could make a green match when it resolves there. And green matches are very important, of course. So let's hit green on Jessica for the stun. It's too bad that her traps can still go off while she's stunned, but I guess that's fair. There we go. Circuit Breaker did its damage. And let's move over and let's hit Okoye here with... Our countdowns are about ready to go off with Loki. We don't want to lose them. So let's play Dagger Surprise. It does a bunch of damage depending on how many countdowns are out. 28,000 damage. And did you see how much it cost? 4. Now I don't have any countdowns out anymore, so it might not be worth it to play it right now, since we can reset our countdowns and get a much bigger damage out of it. Let's wait. Okay. But we have our Plasma Barrage ready to go. We have Jessica Jones in a very weak position. Let's hit Thor with a green match. That's going to give him a stun. Oh, they got the lucky green match. I was hoping they wouldn't. Alright, so Jessica's going to be knocked out by Plasma Barrage, plus the remaining damage will hit the other two. And it's not enough to get Thor extra angry. Perfect. Okay. I think we're figuring out this team. I don't know that it's, you know, a natural team to be playing, but so far it makes sense. So what we need to do is have Thor down to a health level. Match green with our countdown out. That'll stun him again. There we go. Now that he's stunned, we can keep hitting him with our attack tiles that are gaining strength every turn. How do we want to do this? Probably get purple. Excellent. Extra move. Don't knock him out yet. Nice. Play Plasma Barrage again for the knockout on Thor before he can hit us with his God Mode. Remaining damage on Okoye. Let's reset Shadow Play. And then try to get this Dagger Surprise for as much damage as possible. Green match. Extra move. Oh man, perfect. We got the win. Let's play a couple more. Couple more abilities just for the animations. And when we get the win here, Dagger Surprise will do plenty of damage. And it's over. Hey, okay, that team didn't do too bad. Cable took almost no damage at all. And that's going to be a wrap for the night. Pretty good fun experience with the PvP with our brand new champion Cable and recent champs Kitty Pryde and Loki. Thank you guys so much for being part of the viewer luck and bringing that last cover we needed for Cable in, and just wrapping up that roster was fantastic. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you need more MPQ on Twitch, make sure and hit up the links below the main video area for Eneos04, Adam0519, Triaki, and Kill Power, Kevin 8-Bit Forever. They do a great job and are on regularly. If you're watching this video on YouTube, thank you. Please like and follow there. If you need more on YouTube, watch Mr. MPQ and Artem and MPQ Mastery. New guy doing a great job with his team on MPQ strategy, team ups, and a bunch more. Check it out. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time. Hang on a second. We have one last thing to do, and I just barely saved it for the bonus at the end of the stream. Lucky I almost hit the button. We were going to come back at the reset of the discount after my midnight here to do another 10-pack on Domino and Friends. We've got 26 items removed out of the 80, so we're at a little around a 1/3 odds maybe by the time we hit this 10-pack to get that Domino cover or the other good items. I think we should give it a try. I think our luck's ready to turn on a big swing toward the uptick. If you're ready, let's go 10-pack. Got the support token right away. That's a heck of a start. Legendary token. We're already ahead of the odds. I'm glad we decided to do this. Mystique. Doctor Strange. Good on the 3 stars. Scarlet Witch. And look at that. We nailed it. What a 10-pack. We got the Domino cover. Amazing job with the viewer luck, guys. Well done. We did it. Crazy good results here. Nice vault. Did it. And that'll allow me to go back and do the last remaining node from Domino. I guess we'll do it now just to make sure I don't lose time. Awesome. So she does have to get leveled up just a little bit more. Let me double check here on how much it's going to take. We'll train her up to from 111 up to 168, I think. Let's see. We have to add the cover first before we go to that. Obviously. Not just luck. Apparently not, the way we hit that from the vault. Too good. And she can go up to level 172, but there's no reason to go up a few levels higher than we need to. We'll stop at 168. Just saves us a couple of grand of ISO for somebody else. And we are ready for the final fight with Domino against Nightcrawler. So this could be a tough fight usually, but I think now that our level is up there, we're going to be just fine. And we'll just take these supports off. I don't anticipate we'll need to use any of these. Okay, so we're going to be challenged for red AP with each other. So I think every time we see a red match, we just definitely need to take that no matter what. His purple is going to cause trouble unless green happens to be the most common color on the board, and then that might actually help me. So I might wait on green matches a little bit, because if he gets purple, that'll help me build up a lot of my green. I don't want to give him the opportunity to do that with red, though. That would be probably too dangerous. We have our red ready to fire, and now that we're leveled up, let's double check what the damage is. 472 damage for each black destroyed. She destroys half on the board, so we're going to need a lot more than this, or do the ability twice to win. And I don't want to remove a lot of black from the board either. Uh-oh. Because the more black on the board, the more damage we get. Now, if he bamps and puts a lot of black on the board, uh-oh, I don't want purple. He's going to be able to keep bamping. So I better remove purple. Should have thought of that. Oh, there we go with green. That's funny. That's kind of what I thought might be the best place. So let's do... Hopefully we are going to be able to use this against him. We need a lot more black to build up on the board instead of getting the matches with the black. So we have green at 12. I'd like to play it twice in a row, so we just need one more green match. And he's got a dangerous amount of blue, so this should do it. Let's play Enter the Fray one time. Should destroy non-black colors. And we'll play it again. Hopefully we get more black to stay on the board. That looks pretty good. He's got 3,600 health remaining. Let's play Knock Them Down. Destroys half the black on the board. Look at that. Worked out perfectly. He's just about ready to be knocked out. Do we have a single match that does enough damage? There it is. Perfect victory. Good job, Domino. That allows us to get full progression and the 10,000 ISO 8 reward and the single command point for the node. Not bad at all for a way to finish and be done for the night. Guys, we did it. Take a quick look at who beat us to it. I know a couple of those above me on the list. Good job, guys. Especially number 1 is a good friend from my battle chat. Great night, guys. Thank you so much for helping that out and getting the roster completed for the brand new set of 5-star characters in the latest Legends. Cable's Jammed, Loki, and Kitty. Proud of that. We're back up to 8 latest Legends and over 1,000 command points. Start saving again. So we might be able to pull some classics over the next couple of weeks. I'll let you know if we can do that, and if we do, I'm going to definitely need your viewer luck to help with those pulls. Thanks again, guys.